make a not so short trip through from Texas to California.
Come join us on our adventure.
Boy, that didn't make any sense, did it?
No.
And there's no cuts today. This is live and in color.
Is it really?
Yes, we're streaming to YouTube as we speak.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, JT.
You're welcome. If you'll notice, to our left and to our right,
we're in traffic.
We're just leaving beautiful Phoenix, Arizona.
And it really hasn't been that bad all morning.
Yeah, no, we've been pretty lucky with traffic. There's a police officer going off-road now in front of us. So the question is what do you do when you're traveling, making these kind of...
long-distance excursions?
Yeah, some people would consider it long distance. We live in Texas, and if you want to cross Texas, it's actually an all-day affair. You know, it's like, oh, hey, it's lunchtime. Where are we at? Texas. It's dinner time. Where are we at? Texas. It's evening time. Still in Texas. It's a pretty wide state. But instead of going to the east this time, we went west. Kind of northwest. To visit our daughter for Christmas.
In San Jose, California.
Beautiful San Jose, California, where the traffic was actually very mild for this time of year.
Oh, and gorgeous. All the green, the pretty trees.
Yeah, it was a very nice experience. So, excuse me. So you're going to travel from anywhere to anywhere. One of the first strategies that we do is, you know, we're going to figure out how far it is. So we get on our little iPad or computer or
Cell phone,
and go to the map app and find out how far is it actually to where we want to go. And then we figure if we're driving the truck, that the mileage is going to be about 22 miles per gallon as an average for that trip. So we can take that distance.
Unless you're traveling with the RV, and then it's...
Yeah, if we have the RV, it's significantly... Well, it's not significantly. It's like half. 11, 12 miles per gallon is kind of standard for the RV. So when it's a visit out to see our daughter, RV campsites in San Jose are few and far between, and
hard to find a place to park.
Find a place to park, especially if you have a big truck. Another thing is they're expensive, and so if we're going to be staying at our daughter's apartment, gasoline bill to travel that far. So
it's easier just to take the truck, and usually she wants us to bring stuff either to her or take stuff back to the house.
If it's Christmas time, we've got a bunch of stuff, and we haven't figured out how to mail things. You know, we could have mailed everything and rode the motorcycle. But when we left El Paso...
We were looking at rainstorms.
Yeah, rainstorms. It was 26 degrees. So we decided...
take the truck.
We'll force ourselves to be comfortable in the beautiful truck.
Which, I'm glad we decided to go to San Jose and not to Denver.
Yeah, we had a choice. We could have gone and visited family up in Denver. They're in sub-zero weather. We're glad our daughter decided not to fly because she would still be there until it looks like possibly the New Year's before she would have gotten a flight back to
San Jose.
So I think we made a nice
good choice
here. Except for right now, this traffic is just...
Was it a car hauler? It was hauling a bunch of cars on top and one fell off.
Yeah, that was actually heading west. Luckily, we were going east. But who knows what's...
Which, I have to say, I have enjoyed that. Just the vegetation along the way.
Yeah, this is kind of the... if you want to see green things in the desert area, wintertime is kind of a good time to go out there and do that. So we took our mileage, which was, I don't know, about 1,000 miles.
Más o menos.
divided that by our mileage, and came up with a budget of gas. So how are you going to figure out how much it's going to cost for gas?
Use the average cost of gas.
Well, what do we use?
Oh, our gas buddy?
Yeah, we use
Yeah.
Gas Buddy, and you can search in an area that you're going to. We know that if you go to a gas station in the middle of nowhere, the price is going to be obscene. You know, we were coming back from up north, Arizona, Kingman area, and somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. It was $6 a gallon, and that's just
Wow.
crazy to me. And people were getting
paying
gas
it,
there.
yeah.
It's just like, okay. So we sort of plan our trip around gas stops, and so as we left El Paso,
We kind of knew where we were going to stop.
knew that there was no really big town between El Paso and Tucson, but we did stop in Lordsburg and paid a little premium for the gas, a little more expensive than what I would really like to do that, but we spent like $30 at that first gas stop. And then, so our next gas stop was going to be in Phoenix, and DT on her Gas Buddy starts searching for the lowest prices. And so there's a few that are pretty low. Sometimes you have to be careful with that really low price, because that's the cash price and not the
Debit card or credit card.
debit card price that you're going to pay. So you need to be careful, if you're like, oh, I found it, but then you're going to pay another 10 cents per gallon. Or in some places, there's because you're using a debit card, maybe you're paying a 4% credit card fee or something like that.
So what's the hierarchy of strategies that we use?
Well, the first one is we look for the lowest one. And so sometimes that lowest one is our second part of our strategy, which is?
The membership.
Yeah, membership cards.
Yeah.
We have a
Costco
and Sam's Club.
and Good Sam.
The
Good Sam doesn't count.
Good Sam is going to be what you expect. Maybe it's 10% per gallon or something like that, which I suppose is good. So I guess you could call that a membership card. We use Sam's and Costco.
Although we did have an experience with Costco.
Yes.
We had a learning moment this week.
When you search for Costco's, make sure that Costco has
A gas station.
the gas station was not present at one of the Costco's, and so we had to stop and find another gas station. And that gas station was a little sketchy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It was. If you're going to search for low gas, sometimes you're going to be in the sketchier part of town, and if you're not comfortable with doing that,
Don't go.
don't go there. If you're not, don't put yourself into a situation. I think they call it situational awareness. Look around, look at your surroundings. Make sure you're not putting yourself, in harm's way because you're searching for a few cents cheaper in gas.
But we've had some cool experiences too.
Oh yeah, I mean sometimes
Was it Barstow?
in Barstow, there's we stopped and at the exit there was a major brand. We're not going to throw out their name, but a major brand gas station, and the gas was $5 a gallon.
And right behind it,
Yeah, you turn the corner and
of course, they have a wall there, and then go right behind the wall. On the other side is another gas station.
it's half the price.
That
It
was
was like
amazing.
$2.79 or something like that. Not quite half, but just looking around and traveling that extra 1 block, and
it was affiliated with a grocery store, so
a grocery store, and
that was nice. Stopped.
As we travel, we have to go to the bathroom. So this gas station was just pumps, no services. So we stopped into their grocery store, used their facilities. Thank you very much. And
bought groceries.
Which
actually was a lot less expensive than stopping at a bunch of restaurants.
Yeah, that's one of our strategies also is trying not to stop and eat
at restaurants
and fast food because it's very expensive. Some places you can find really cheap things, and you're satisfied with those things. But we were just at a restaurant earlier, and a hamburger was $6. And I understand food costs and stuff like that, but there was a menu item for $1.50. And so, kind of save yourself a little bit of money. Eat at a restaurant, eat when you want, eat the food you love, but also kind of scope out what's around you. So our strategy for shopping is one of our favorite things is to buy a
roasted chicken,
tortillas, and
salsa,
guacamole, not guacamole.
And an avocado.
A couple of avocados or an avocado. Sometimes we'll buy like a small little thing of cheese. Salami, make a little charcuterie.
People.
Yeah, you don't need to stuff yourself while you're sitting still.
And then all this is because we don't have the RV, so we keep,
Even with the RV, we would probably get the rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
That's one of the member perks of Sam's and Costco is they're notorious for having a rotisserie chicken for under $6 or something crazy.
I don't know. They're just always delicious.
And so we picked that apart, toss it in some tortillas with some pico de gallo or.
And it usually goes for like two meals and a good snack.
Yeah.
So that's
maybe some lime with you. Take a lime and have a little squirt of lime on the tortilla. It's delicious. So that's one of our cost-saving things. Also, is look for those deals. Did you find a rotisserie chicken? Did you what did you find? And then go on from there. So next strategy is
I forgot.
is kind of be adaptable.